Hi everybody, it's Professor Tadone. I'm going to be showing you how to create a PowerPoint presentation. When you pull up PowerPoint, you're going to see a blank title slide, and that's what you want to see because all of your PowerPoint presentations are going to start with this. Before you start creating your presentation, you need to assign a design to it. The way to do that is you go to the word design, and you're going to see a whole bunch of different designs here that you can choose from. Okay? So those are the different designs. You'll probably have different ones in your system, but these are the ones I have. If I don't like any of these and I want to do something different, I can go to File, New. Then you'll see all different kinds of templates here for your presentation. I'm going to choose this one right here. I like this one. I've used it before. I'm going to right click, create, and it will create this layout for you. And it'll also show you what all of the different things would look like on this layout were you to choose them. We don't need all of this stuff on here, so we are going to just go and left. We'll get rid of all of these, okay? So all the way there. And then when I have all those lined in red, I do delete. And then we're back to our title slide. For your title slide, you want the title in all caps usually. So you're going to put the title of your presentation. And that's your title slide. For your next slide, we'll go back to our home base. You're going to go right here. There's something called New Slide. You don't want this. You want this with a little star on there. Click on that, and that'll get you to the slide that will be used throughout the entire presentation. This is for the body of your presentation. Put the title of this slide. Let's say we're going to do our presentation on, oh, I don't know, let's say Border Collies. All right, and for your text, you're going to put in incomplete sentences. And you might want to put in another incomplete sentence. And the sentences here that you're putting in will be a flavor of what you're going to be talking about. Now, after you put this in, you can also add a graphic, and graphics are very good for your presentation. So what we're going to do here is I like to use Google Image for my presentation. So right here I'm going to go down to my Google Image and I'm going to put in here, oh, let's say Border Collie, puppy. All right, and there I have all kinds of different Border Collies I can pick from. And I want something with a relatively light background if I can find one. There's a cute one right there. Okay, so I'm going to get on this picture. I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy the image, and now I go back to PowerPoint, right click, and I'm going to drop my picture. And I'm going to show you why I chose something with a lighter background. Something you can do with your pictures is you can take this picture and you can make it bigger. And see how it covers all those words? It doesn't have to. When you right click on this picture, it'll say bring to front or bring to back. Do bring to back, and that way the words or anything that are on here will be in front of your picture. And then you can move your picture to where you want it so that it can draw the attention of the audience. Notes for your note page for this. Almost all of your professors or all of your assignments with PowerPoints require notes. What that is down here, you see it says the word notes, click on that. You're going to add your notes here, add your notes. And this is where you put your complete sentences. And you want to have good spelling, and you want to add citations. Okay? So there you're going to have your citations, and you're going to put down anything anybody says. So if you're going to be talking, you would put your name here and then what you're saying, and then if Susie Q is going to be talking here, you'd put her name and whatever. So you're going to have this in pretty much exactly the way you're going to be presenting. And when you rehearse your presentation, you will have these notes to look at so you can know exactly who's talking and how long it's going to talk for what you're talking about. You're going to continue to add slides and add more stuff. So as you add more information and more stuff, when you get to the very, very last slide, the very last slide of your presentation is going to be your reference slide. To do a reference slide, we're going to put here references, and we're going to center that, and we're going to move that up so it goes towards the top more. Okay, like that. And within here, we are going to make that bigger and stretch it out a bit. This is where we are going to put our references. I think I might have some on here. Nope, it's my picture. Okay. For your references, just type them all in here. Now that I have all my references in, I need to get rid of the bullet points. So I'm going to highlight these. I'm going to go to my bullets up here, and I'm going unfortunately, PowerPoint does not allow you to add the hanging indentations like you would be able to do in a Word document. So you need to do something a little bit different to get this to happen. You could go to your ruler right here, and if you don't have a ruler, let's say I don't have a ruler, okay, looks like that. To add the ruler, you click on View, and then you click on Ruler, and then you will see a ruler here. When you want to add the indentation for these, you click on the word wood, or that second line, excuse me, indent 5, and then you'll automatically have that indent. Excuse me, and you'll do the same thing here. Indent 5, indent 5. Indent 5. Okay? And that would automatically do the indentations. So you have hanging indentations. The only other thing you need to know for your reference page is if you have some addresses, some internet addresses here. Let's say I've got www.tadone.com. All right. Your internet addresses, what you need to do for this is I don't want to have those there on my reference page. If you're giving your talk, your presentation, and you go here and you accidentally hover over one of these, it's automatically going to take you there. So you need to get rid of those. To do that, you highlight your www addresses, do right click, remove hyperlink, and then you're going to assign an underline. Okay? That's how you get rid of the hyperlink. So it will not, if you hover over that now, it will not take you any place. The hyperlink would automatically take you there, and removing it will automatically keep you here, which is what you want. If you have another page for your references, a really neat way to do it is to take this slide and duplicate. Your next slide, when you go to type in your references, you're going to be able to do this. Watch how cool this is. I'm going to type in my next group of references. Because I already had that formatted, it'll automatically do the hanging indentations for the rest of this. Okay? Make sure your references are in alphabetical order, the way you like them. Okay, your presentation is completed now. You have your notes sections in there. You have a gorgeous reference page or two. Now you're going to want to see what this looks like when you present it. There's a couple different ways you can do this. One really fun way of presenting something is to go into your transitions option here and look at what you can do with these different things. If I do reveal, this is what's going to happen when I go to my next slide. You can see all these different things. I personally like box. All right, if I choose something I want for transitions, I can go to Apply All, and then I'm going to go back home and I want to look at this. So I'm going to watch this presentation from the beginning down here. Got my little slideshow. And watch when I do my down arrow. There, see. And you also note when you look at this, you do not see the notes page. Only you can see the notes page when you print it or when you look at it on your system. The audience will not be able to look at that note page. For you to see the note page, you can File, and when you go to Print, where it says Full Page Slides, do that little down arrow, Notes page, and that will show you all of the notes. Okay, let's go up, page up. And where I have notes, it'll show up there. So when you print this, that'll all be there with all of your instructions, who's saying what and when. Okay, let me go back here. And if you want to look on the notes page here, instead of printing it, when you're just looking at it together to rehearse, you can go to View, and right there you can go to Note Page, and you can also look at it that way. Okay, so play around with it. Don't be afraid of it. It'll be very kind to you. And one other thing, if you wanted to print this presentation for your classmates, you would go to Print, and the best way to do this for your class is go where I've got the notes page. You're going to go to this presentation. You would print this, and they would be able to take notes as you talk. And that's it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And that's it. Any questions, please ask your professor, or you can go to anybody in the writing lab. Thank you so much, and I hope you each have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.